guys, this is Kayla.
This is Becky, and we're with A Couple of Bees Read.
And we read and review books, and we also review wine. So, Becky, what is our weekly wine?
Our weekly wine this week is from our partner, Scout and Cellar partner, Mixed Tracks. And the name is really cute because it comes from, a soundtrack, like with the music. And our favorite soundtracks are the ones that, connect us with events and people and, great memories and things. And so a wine can do the same thing.
Absolutely.
So this is a rosé, I've been on this rosé kick.
Yeah.
And this one came in my Scout and Cellar Scout Circle. Mm-hmm. And so I read about it and I'm like, ooh, my mouth watered just thinking about it.
Very fruity.
Oh, yeah.
Is there strawberry in this?
Mm-hmm. Good.
There we go.
You got another
Figured one out.
Yeah. Strawberry, like black cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Now this was one thing I thought interesting when I was reading about it. They said it could have notes of sea salt. Well, you remember at the beach Bo called it ocean tea because I thought I was putting a cup of sugar in the tea and it ended up being a cup of sea salt. That did not taste good. I don't taste sea salt in this at all. It's very, very good. It's made from 3 different grapes. It is one thing about Mixed Tracks I noticed is they collaborate with different vineyards and things to put, to get grapes and put it all together. And the main grape is a Primitivo, which is like a Zinfandel type grape. And so that's where you're getting the strawberry and everything. And then there's another one, which I do not know how to say, Sangiovese or something like that. Anyway, it has like a very tart cherry because, sometimes cherries are sweet, but then sometimes cherries are tart. And so depending on when when you pick them, but you can it has a little tartness in here, but it also has a sweetness as well. So then a Barbera, which is a grape that gives you the flavors of like a blood orange and a little spicy stuff. So of course it goes well with any type of seafood or poultry, and of course a charcuterie tray and everything.
Yes, we've got is that crab dip on the crackers?
No, it is Wayne-made, homemade pimento and cheese. Only the store was out of pimento, so he put jalapenos in there instead.
Oh, I'm very interested in that.
It's very, very good. He did a great job. So, and I want to point out that this particular wine for the month of July is on sale.
Oh,
so
get your 4th of July hopes and dreams all in a bottle.
There you go. I love it. So what's our book this week?
So our book, as you know, we're big book of the month fans, and one book that we had predicted was the new Rachel Krall novel by Megan Goldin. It's Dark Corners. It's another thriller. So book of the month, Megan Goldin's probably one of my favorite thriller writers, period. She wrote Escape Room, which was not taken by Book of the Month, but then she wrote Night Swim. It's the first Rachel Krall novel. Rachel Krall is a podcaster. She does a true crime podcast. And as someone who actually, I went through a period where all I would listen to were true crime podcasts. Megan Goldin does an excellent job kind of bringing that world to life.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And there are chapters in Night Swim and in Dark Corners where it's snippets from the podcast.
Oh, okay.
So, and the way it's written, I mean, it sounds like the best true crime podcast. Like, you can hear it as you read. This probably is an excellent audiobook. I did not read the audiobook version. I got a NetGalley version and that's how I got to read it so early before Book of the Month got it. But I was really excited that they had this one because my favorite book of hers is Stay Awake, which is the last one she wrote in Book of the Month, didn't carry it. And I was very upset. It's so twisty and so great, and if you blast through this one like I have, then you just go ahead and pick up Stay Awake because it's also fantastic. But all that said, I did really like that Rachel Krall is back. I like how they established her early. I feel like it's one that you can pick up having not read Night Swim and be able to read it and not feel like you've missed much.
Okay.
Because she does kind of explain everything at the beginning, and not in a way that felt forced or anything. And it is Rachel working a completely different case instead of, you know, Night Swim is also one of those, the topic, I don't recommend it to all my friends because the topic is a little triggering. It centers around a date rape case.
Okay.
This does not. It centers around a serial killer. And I guess somehow that's less triggering, but she is called by the FBI early in the morning and told that she needs to get to the prison because they're going to give her the front row seat to an FBI case. And a social media influencer visited a man in prison who is basically accused of a lot of these murders.
Right.
And he wrote down for her to get Rachel Krall because it is time. It's very ominous, very strange. That young influencer left. And this is like the last thing I can give y'all really about the plot. The last influencer left and was killed. So now they're like, our lead is dead. She was told to contact this person, so the FBI brings in Rachel to help them solve this crazy mystery. Because obviously the person who killed her isn't the guy in prison, as he's in prison.
Right.
So there is someone going around doing something. And it's interesting how Megan Goldin does that, because there is a character that you get his point of view, and he's a little bit of a creep. And of course, there are twists and turns and everything you could hope for in a thriller such as this. So if you haven't picked your book of the month, or if you've never done book of the month and you're a fan of thrillers, this is definitely one you could start with. I would pick it up easily 5 stars. And like I said, if you haven't read her first Rachel Krall novel, which was Night Swim, you're probably not going to be too lost. But it is a great, great book. Absolutely pick it up and check it out.
Okay. Awesome. Sounds wonderful. I know Night Swim is on my to-be read list in Book of the Month. And then I didn't get it because you got it.
Yes.
Yes. So.
It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
All right. Sounds great. Well, y'all, hope you have a great week.
And happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Bye.